Hello. So my name is Ayush, and I was given an assignment from vector shape related to the front end. And the first task on the assignment was to create a base node. It will be an abstraction for creating other nodes. For example, I have to create multiple other nodes, so I can use the same base node and I can create these node. This is the code for the base node. Here you can see this is a React component and it receives multiple props. Based on these props, I can show and hide multiple components, which I am doing here with the help of these conditions. So this is all about the code of this base node. And here I have created five different nodes from this base node. This is the API node. This is a delay node. This is a filter node. This is a logger node, and this is a math node. We can connect them with each other like this and like that. Okay, so now they are connected. So this was the first task. The second task in this assignment was to actually style the front end. So I have used plain CSS for this purpose, and I haven't used any kind of library. Let me show you the example CSS which I have used. So this is the base node CSS. I have used the module approach, and we can go through the CSS like this. This is the CSS for the submit button, and likewise I have created CSS as I required. Okay, so I have used added one more feature which was to delete these nodes like this. It was not mentioned, but I thought it would be a good idea to add this feature. Yeah. So these were the two tasks. The third task was to uh, modify this text node, in which two functionality were required. The first one was to, as the user types anything, the text field must also respond to that like this. So the height of the text field will grow as the user write data here, which I have implemented. Let me show you the code for it. Text node. Yes, this is the text node, and whenever the user types, this is particular function which runs. It set the text value as the value what the user have typed, and this code is responsible for auto adjusting the height of the text node. Here I have styled the height of the uh, text node as auto, and actually when we type here, actually the scroll height of this container increases. So what I did, the scroll height will be the height of the box will be equal to the scroll height of the container. So that's how it works, and that's why it is also adjusting based on the user as the user types. Yes. So the second functionality was to capture the variable. All the variable which exist in the double curly braces will be treated as a variable like this. If I type here a here, so this will create a new handle on the left hand side, and this is now a variable. Similarly, if I create some other, more of those will be created, and the height of the container will auto adjust as I add more and more variables like this. Okay, so one thing which we can see here, like for example, if I have created a variable AA and again I try to create the same variable, it will not be replicated because this variable already exists. So this is functionality, and one more functionality is that no variable can start from the number, but we can start a variable from an alphabet only. Yeah. So the code for this uh, the code for this will be somewhere here. Yes, the code is here. Here I have added a regex. Uh, uh, Meaning of this regex is that the variable should start from a alphabet, either small a to z or big A to z, and in between there could be anything, and like this, and yeah. So this matches the variable in double curly braces, and I have used a set so that no same type of variable can exist together. Yeah. So this was the code which is responsible to extract the variables. And for each variable, I have used a map function here so that it creates a new handle for each variable. Yes, that's it. Yeah. So the fourth task was to integrate this with the backend. For example, I have this node. This is a LLM node. This is output node. If I just connect them, and I have to now find out the number of nodes, the number of edges, and whether this is a DAG or not. Right now, this is a DAG because it do not contain a cycle. If this contain a cycle, this is not a DAG, directed acyclic graph. If I hit submit this will go to the backend API. The code for the backend API is here. Uh, this is a CORS middleware. This is our uh, route. Here we are building the graph, and we are getting the data from here. We are checking DFS over here, and eventually this is the response we get. The number of nodes edges is that, and the nodes which are forming a cycle. So this is a DAG, yes, as we can see. And let me just now create a cycle over here. Now this is not a DAG. If I submit it again, this is not a DAG. Edges are three, nodes are three. So these are three edges, one, two, three, and nodes one, two, three. So now you can notice that the edges are of red color because they are containing a cycle. And yeah, uh, this is the feature which I added. Make the edges red if they contain a cycle. Now if I remove this, now if I submit this again, this is a DAG again because I removed the cycle. And one more last feature which I have implemented is related to the shortcut. Like for example, if I have this API node and I have an input node. Now I want to replicate this node. So what I will do, I will select this node like this, and I will press Control D. When I press Control D, a new node replicated will is formed. Similarly, if I want to do it for this node, I can select it and press Control D, and yeah, over here, as many node I can create using Control D only. So this is a shortcut which I added. If I try to submit it now, no edges, three nodes, and this is a DAG. And if I submit it without any node, it will show error. Yeah, so that's all from my side. Thank you very much.